Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. Just about ready to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do we need to know here?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. And that gets down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs.
Yelich goes, pitching for a strike. Go, and they got him. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels.
Run around the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Chorio over at second, 1 down. Kwan sprinting after it. Reaches, but can't make the grab. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Now he got in. Safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Schneemann on the move. And he makes the catch. Throw into third. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Back here in Cleveland. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Freddie Peralta.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
The throw to first, and a quick out, number 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off.
Oh my
He'll
God.
do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder. So slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Back now at Progressive Field. And now Sal Frelick. And a 1-1. Kwan makes his way towards it. Reaching down, makes the catch. Andrew Vaughn now. Up and in. It's 2-2. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Now here's Jake Bowers.
See if it didn't drop though. Oh yeah.
And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes it's...
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Hung up in a rundown now. Oh, the tag, and he's out. And that will...
It should be a little
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. And we're level. It's 1-1. Now here's Nolan Jones.
He's pissed on the top.
And that misses.
No, his brother has to be playing or something, bro.
It was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tied up here in the early going. Just misses the mark outside the zone. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here's Lane Thomas.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And we're back. And now, number 21. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And one away in the top of the 3rd. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz.
How was I miss on the pervert?
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls
That
it
was
off,
right up
still
there.
1-2.
Jesus. Right here.
Thomas makes the grab, 2 down. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. And that's a fair ball. Yelich flies around third. Not in time. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined.
Runner breaks for third. And that'll get down for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they lead by 2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Runner on the go, in the dirt. Throw, save. Terang stands at second with 2 gone. Runner goes again. That's a hit.
There's another base miss on the outfield.
Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Runner takes off, and that one got him on the elbow. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's Brian Rocchio. Kicks and deals.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Bo Naylor at the plate now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Stephen Kwan. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, space is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio under it. Brings it in. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Makes the catch, and there's one down. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Kwan sprinting after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should.
That ends the frame. Here in Cleveland, and now Daniel Schneemann. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So a man at first. Here's Jose Ramirez. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Frelick has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Nolan Jones. This one lifted in the air, left field, Bowers. And that will end the inning. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Yelly stepping into the box now. There goes the runner. Sneaks through, base hit. The throw to third, in there safely.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit.
Yelich goes. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Brings it in, and there's one away. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. The tag, got him, triple play. Wow. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. That one ripped. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Here comes Lane Thomas. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Brian Rocchio. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And it is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Now on the bump, Tobias Myers.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
That one misses in the dirt. Still only one out here in the inning. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that skips in the dirt.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Strike two. And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He scores and the Guardians tie it up. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. This is Bryce Terang. And there's a ball.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Now, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Runner on the move.
Really just yanked.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Tied at 4. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner goes again. And it's caught for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third.
He's in there.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Arias. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn, with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. It's going to fall for a hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. 5-4 now as they take the lead to second, but way too late. Safe there. So runner at second, 2 down. Stepping in, Jake Bauer. He's trying for third. And there's a hit coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. In there, he's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now at the plate, number 21. And now 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Chorio under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Mansardo. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Nolan Jones. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the top of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, number 21. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. Runner takes off. Fastball right back to the mound. They get one.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Pissed off.
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second is Yelich. And he's got an RBI triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Safe!
He's safe.
And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Man at first with one gone. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Runner on the go. And that one finds its way through. Coming home. He's in there.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. 1-2 to Contreras. Runner on the go again. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot.
Here goes the runner. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throws to second. Coming around third is Frelick. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
A couple of singles back to back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up. As much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Jake Bauers. And that'll get down for a hit. Coming home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Nick Mears.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. And now it's filled up. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
That ball just got pissed on.
He sends it out of here. It's 11-5. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And now here is Bo Naylor.
That's ball 3.
High fly ball out into left center field. Bowers sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Rocchio stands at first with one out. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Grounder might be 2. Here's Ortiz for 1. Throw to first, safe. Now the number 2 hitter, Daniel Schneemann. And now it's even up. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Here in Cleveland, now the 3rd baseman, number 21. Here's a 1-1. And that is out of play. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. Arias in plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ooh, that's like a great start.
That one missing inside. And the slider just misses. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Christian Yelich now at the plate. That's back there.
I was pissed on.
And that one hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it.
Runner breaks for third.
Get there. Get there.
Rocchio.
Get there. Get there.
And he's safe at first. Man at first. Bryce Terang, the next to hit. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
A little bit low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
He's safe.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I could watch base hits like.
He's already at 100 pitches.
All day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's going to be Sal Frelick. Caught in between, trying for third now.
Why did you run
Do you
down?
remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good. And ball 4, 2 aboard. At the plate, Andrew Vaughn. Contreras, the runner at third. Frelick at first, 2 out of the inning. Runner on the go. Schneemann. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jose Ramirez. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bowers sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. D.L. Hall taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that is in for a strike. 1-2. Got him. And there's 2 away. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Nolan Jones. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And it remains 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bowers. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the third baseman.
I was absolutely pissed off. It was not pissed off.
Thomas drifts towards it, makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And we're back, bottom of the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Hit in the air, center field. Chorio under it. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Lane Thomas now. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. High fly ball out towards left center. Bowers on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Last out for the Guardians in this one. Brian Rocchio digs in now. The 1-1 is fouled off. This could end it. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Gets to it with a slide. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side.